Hello, my sweet crafty friends. It's Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. I cannot even say my own name. I hope that you guys are doing well today. You guys know the drill. If you don't see that little red light up there, that means you're on replay. Type hashtag replay, hashtag rerun. Let me know you're here. Let me know what you thought of the craft, and most importantly, what we do every single day. Don't forget to tell me what you had for dinner. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get this just a hair closer, you guys. Woo, that didn't work. My stand fell over. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. That was an awful close-up. Okay, hi friends! How are you guys today? I'm so excited to see you here. Hello, Barbara, sweet girl. Hello, Angelica. Kevin's out there. He's doing his little fantasy football draft out there, guys. Hello, Lizette. Oh no, Betsy, I'm so sorry. Hello, Angie. Hello, Annette. I have to get there's some new way to get notifications for you guys. So that's my goal tonight when we get off the live, is to try to figure that out. Last night I was trying to get the Shopify set up. Tonight, that's that goal. Hello, Angelica. Thank you so much for tossing the lace. Barbara, my Thursday wasn't too bad. A little bit of a headache. Kimberly, I love it. I love it. Hey, you know, I've been in the shower with some of my friends. Like, I've been in the shower with Christine. You guys have all been with me before, too. So, I've done that before. Slice of chocolate cake and milk. Angelica, that is my kind of dinner, girlfriend. Hi, Renee. How are you? How's work going? Hi, Polly. Welcome, sweet friend. Okay, you guys, while we're sitting here just chit-chatting, I'm going to kind of get started a little bit. Barbara, I don't know. I'm thinking it's allergies. The sinus pressure is pretty good, and my coworker told me today that I think she said the willow pollen was really, really high. That's good, Renee. I'm so happy to hear that. Hello, Jillian. Hello, Trish. And I really am allergic to every single tree and every single type of grass. So it probably is what's going on. Hello, Sheena. Welcome. Thanks, Angelica. Thank you for the stars, sweet friend. Whoever sent those, I can never see. Yeah, Trish, it's I just took some Aleve sinus. So it worked yesterday. Hi, Teresa. How are you doing, my sweet girl? Yep, right here. This is where I hurt. Exactly, Angelica. All here. And up and behind my ears, too. Like, oh my gosh. Hello, Cecilia. I haven't seen you for a while, sweetheart. I hope you're doing good. Like, I can just sit here like this, you guys, with some pressure right in here. Hi, Kathy. Okay, we gotta craft, you guys. We gotta craft. So while we're just sitting here chit-chatting, I'm gonna go ahead and stain this, okay? I mean, can you hear it? I'm a little nasally and just feel a little sniffly now. We're gonna make something different with this little guy today. I hope you guys like it. So this was the Santa, the Wonky hat cut out. So this is what we did it with the first time, okay? Hi, Donna. Thank you, girlfriend. So we did this one with the reverse side, okay? Thank you, Shayna. Is that Shayna? Thanks, Cecilia. Oh, speaking of which, I need to put my apron on. Okay. So we're gonna do something different. Okay. Hi, Caroline. So I'm gonna stain this. And I know my go-to is always my liquid patina. We're gonna just use some paint tonight. We'll use some paint just to kind of give it something different, so you guys can see how to do it with the paint, and that, you know, you can use paint. You don't have to have the liquid patina. I do love it, and I would recommend it, but, you know, not everybody can have access to it. Not everybody can afford it. And so we're just going to do different. Kimberly. So the pig, I was going to do a quick video last night, but I got wrapped up in the Shopify. And I didn't make a quick video. Obviously, you guys didn't see. So, I'm going to try to do the pig or the angel tonight for a quick video for you guys. Before I forget, what days are Magnolia stock days? Oh, I need to look that up, Angelica. It's very soon, if it's not right now. And there are some amazing new stencils coming out. And I was going to share it with you guys. I know a lot of you guys loved with the old company that I had that farmhouse stencil that we had. Guess who's got a new one coming out? Hi, Brenda. Yes, I think it is already available to you guys. I will try to get something posted on that. It's a new farmhouse stencil. It's amazing. Angelica, I know those darn dots. I called yesterday to find out what the status was, and there's a big pinners conference going on, which is where I'm sure they all are at out in California. And so we're waiting for an answer. Thank you, Barbara. Okay. Excited. I always get excited, you guys. How can you not get excited? Let's use a big brush. I know. And you know, if I had known when I made the videos that they were both, that it was going to be, you know, gone, out of stock for a little while, I would have never shown you guys that. So I'm just hoping that it comes back very quickly. Hi, Marie. Okay. Whoop. All right, so we're just going to use some Java, and we're going to stain this little guy with the Java, okay? And I think, well, I was going to spray it with my spritz bottle, but it's down on the floor. In October, you had been watching me for a year, Christine? Really? That's so cool. I love to hear that. Okay. I didn't know. I think there's a new way for you guys to check, I believe, right? Hi, Lizette. Did I say hello to you? All right. My first choice would have been to just give this a little bit of wetness and spritz it. But I remember yesterday, my spritzer bottle fell over the side and I didn't pick it up. So we'll just do without. All right, how is everybody doing today? I did say hello, I forgot, sorry. The head hurts. You know, when the head hurts, you can't think all that well. All right, let's use the baby wipe. And get some of this off of here. I'm guessing it's not really a stain at this point without that water. It's becoming more like a paint. How can you see how when you first followed? Christine, maybe Christine can share since she was able to look that up. Because I've heard about it, you guys, but you guys, I don't know if you guys know how incredibly busy I am. And now with my new job, being back at work, it is very, very, very difficult. I cannot get on while I'm at work. I have to focus and stay, you know, concentrated on my job. Hello, Irene. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna... We're going to do the other side, even though this is only going to be one-sided, you guys. Shayna's school is doing fabulous. I love my new job. I love my school. I love my coworkers. I love everything about it. I have amazing support. More than you could ever want, actually. I mean, like, it's just really awesome. Can't remember, it was looking in your group history under settings. Ah, you just found it by accident. Okay. Let's do this side. All right. Hi, Sue. Okay. Hey, Lizette. You might not be able to. Never mind. I'm not sure. I haven't been able to get a hold of Christy since I got home from work, so I think she's pretty busy. Yeah, I need to add water to my paint. You're right. But the water bottle is on the floor and on the other side of the camera. So we're going to do without. We are going to do without. But we should. Thanks, Lizette. You might not be able to get her. I was going to have you share over to the sharing group, but you're not going to be able to tag at everyone. So that's all right. They'll find us. If I just had some water, I could put some water on this thing and we'd be good to go. Okay. Let's try to get a little bit more off. Okay, you guys, what are you guys having for dinner? I don't think we talked about dinner yet. I think Kevin is making more enchiladas tomorrow. You can share it, Lizette. I just don't know that you won't be able to tag it. You should be able to share. I appreciate it, girl. The edge on the top. Okay, thanks. You see a white spot up there? Oh, you certainly did. That's not just a little white spot. Okay. Now, we're going to make this little guy stand up tonight. So, I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do it. But we're going to go ahead and stain this while we're at it, okay? Oh, Brenda, nice. Okay, guys, I just have like a piece of wood here. Spaghetti for Lisa, yummy. It's just like a little piece of wood plank. We might have had like scraps somewhere that. I'm going to go ahead and stain it. I'm going to try to use what I have in here. Chicken Devon and rice. Oh, I don't know what that is, but it sounds divine. Oh, you have unexpected weather. Oh no, was that Caroline? I think that was Caroline. Be careful, my sweet friend. Babe's chicken, pork chops, and sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes, and Kevin doesn't, so we don't have them all that often at our house. Whoever that was, I think that was Caroline that has unexpected weather. Please be safe. Hope all is well. And if you can come back when your storm passes through, then come on back. Flooding in Michigan. Oh, no. Cheese and crackers, Martha. That's an awesome dinner. Our sweet friend Kimberly Scatter. Oh, I forget your last name, girlfriend. She has goldfish an awful lot for dinner. Wisconsin. I forget where Carolina's at. Oh, Kimberly, I saw a quick glimpse of what you had. I saw cucumbers, I think. Yum. Oh, that just made me think. I forgot to put my pimento cheese in the fridge. Okay, sorry guys, I'm working really hard so that I don't have to waste any more paint on this. Yes, I know, Martha, you guys need the rain. Isn't there a storm coming maybe this weekend? Three drops? That's terrible. Okay, all right, this should do it. Now, let's give it a quick little dry. Oh, I'll pray for you guys. I hope you guys get that rain. You guys need it. Okay. Let me get the heat tool. Let's give this a quick dry. I am loving it here. Breakfast for dinner, one of my favorites. I'll have to tell you a story because I know not all of you guys have heard that story, but we love it here in Georgia. The heat is a little different than we expected, the humidity. And the bugs, definitely for sure. But anyway, when Kevin and I first started, when we started dating, after we got married, I think I made dinner for breakfast one time. And he's like, what is this? Where's the meat? I'm like, there's some bacon. Why are we having breakfast for dinner? Who has breakfast for dinner? Hello, Janice. Welcome, sweet friend. He had never had breakfast for dinner ever in his life, and now he loves it. Because it's, it's an easy go-to when you can't make up your mind. All right, I've got to shake this little my little puppy pad out, you guys, because I did some drilling on part of this and it's getting all over because I didn't clean this out. He doesn't like breakfast for dinner, Brenda. Well, he's just plain boring. Okay. Your daddy used to make it a lot, yeah. I just love dinner, or breakfast for dinner. Hello, Deanna. Welcome, girl. Oops. Sneak peek of something there. Okay, let's try again. Okay. We're going to chippy this, and I promise, it's not going to be a hot mess like last night. Because last night was just really a hot mess. But there it is. All right, we're going to use our Bear wax, our Bear clear wax. All right, those of you that are asking, it's Bear. You can get at Home Depot. Now you can get a lot of different waxes, you guys. This just happens to be the one that I found that is probably the most accessible, because you can drive to almost everywhere has a Home Depot somewhere close by. Thank you, Martha. And it's a good price for the size that you get. Thanks, Brenda. 105. Oy. That's terrible. Hi, Leslie. So good to see you, girl. All right, so I'm gonna make sure I get enough on here because clearly we didn't use enough. Thanks, Dana. And we're just going to put some on this little guy. Now I want to make sure that I did get, a good amount in the areas that I want it to come off. Okay, now we're going to also do this. French toast for dinner. I have not made French toast in so long. Okay, hopefully this is going to be good enough. Just trying to see kind of where I have it all. All right. Thank you, Dana. I love how the cat turned out too. She was pretty awesome, I won't lie. Which one do I have the most of? All right, let's get some white paint. Aha, you guys, I haven't even told you what we're making yet. Anybody want to guess now that I just told you we're going to use some white paint? Anybody want to guess? I'm sure you can guess now. Thank you, Kimberly. I really like how she turned out, even though it was a hot mess express. Oh, Trish, we're brushing on some clear wax, okay? A lot of you all may have seen, oh, there's a y'all. Good guess, Kimberly. You are spot on with your guesses, girlfriend. A lot of you have probably seen a lot of people use a candle, right? To rub the candle on, to do the chippy look. I like to use the wax, put it on with a bristle brush. Woo. Because for me, it's the easiest. Now, don't judge by last night, because last night was just truly a hot mess. It will be the second time that I attempted to do chippy with stripes. Didn't work the first time. I should have learned then. It clearly did not work the second time. And trust me, I will not be trying that again. So, this is just the method that I prefer. Yes, we are making a ghost. Oh my gosh, Leslie. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to use a big brush so that we can get quite a bit. Yes, Susan, we are making a ghost. Now, remember, the key is to kind of get a good amount of paint. And we're probably not going to just dry it as much. But I try not to get it too clumpy. Then it chips a lot better. We definitely need more. You want to try the tape method. You tried the tissue paper method today. Oh, how did that turn out, Dana? Did you like it? There's so many different ways you can do to add the texture too. You know, you can put sand in. I don't know if you've ever seen that. I've never showed you guys that one. Or when you scrape it off, you can reapply your scrapings. Kind of gives it like that really worn look, like it's been an old fence that's been painted a lot. Now, I'm not too worried if you guys, I don't know if you guys can see the top up there. I'm not too worried if it doesn't have full coverage over there. No, it might not. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit more up here, and then we're going to dry it a little, and we're going to do some chippy with it. Okay. Oh, missed that comment. All right, you guys don't have to have a heat tool. A blow dryer will work just as well. I'm just going to do a little bit of drying. Oh yeah, the drywall compound works great. Lizette made something really fun. Yes, Lizette. Lizette made something fun with the Dollar Tree pumpkins. I saw, I think she posted it in the sharing group. She made those over and they were gorgeous, you guys. I didn't get this too thick, so let's see what happens. All right, we're gonna use the right brush scraper tonight. Now remember I told you guys you have to make your scraper a little bit flat. And we may go back and add some texture tonight. Okay, now I'm gonna take this leftover mess. We're gonna dry it a little bit because it is a little bit wetter than I want it to be. But we're gonna use this mess over here and reapply it and see how it changes the texture of this, okay? So let's dry this a little bit. We'll dry this over here. And we'll hope that that's enough. All right, so you guys, I have, nope, it's still wet. I need it to be a little bit drier. All right, so we're gonna do this. Hi, Lisa. So you can see how we have the scrapings that we took off, okay? Now I'm just gonna kind of take it back and plaster it down. And I'll show you in a minute so you can see the difference between where I've applied it and where I haven't applied it. And he's still pretty wet, but can you guys see down here is where it's been applied? And it's not a very good view. Okay, and then we'll add some more on the top. Just gives it a little bit of extra texture. Now, if you wanted even more texture, you can take these paint scrapings and, you know, add some sand to this too. And I got it wrapped up inside my puppy pad. All right, I'm loving it, you guys. Doesn't that look cool? Okay, let's dry it, and then we're gonna do the bottom part. No, you know what? I think we'll leave the bottom part round. Yes, that's right. His sheet has worn 100%. And as it dries, you'll be able to see the texture even more. Kind of like the reverse chippy. Yeah, sand or Epsom salt as well, absolutely. Yep. Aw, thanks, Dana. Okay. Now, let's get the side. We're probably going to have to do the back a little bit, you guys, because it's all a mess. We're not going to chippy it though. We'll leave it, plain white. All right, let me show you guys what this looks like. Oh, Barbara, one of my old neighbors made it for me. Look at that. Can you guys see where the texture is? Like, here's some right here. Ah, Kathy, we're making a ghost. We're making a ghost. Okay. Oh, Kevin and Brittany are cracking up at something out there. Let's move this so that I don't get all kinds of... Oh, no worries, Sharon. It's darn cute. I'll tell you this. It was a little bit of a hot mess express in the beginning, so you might want to fast forward a little ways. Because, you know, yeah. But it's good to see how you recover from a hot mess express. Daisy, yeah. No crackling. Daisy, he did get the job. I mean, they essentially told him that he got the job. HR was supposed to be contacting him within 2 weeks, so they probably just have to do their background checks and everything. It's hot in Georgia. It's hot here. All right, let's just give this a quick coat and finish it off. We're not gonna chippy the back, you guys. We'll leave it solid. I might just do a little bit of like a dry brush. You never wear gloves? Well, I wear gloves because I wanted to wear it for the brown, but as you can see, I have it everywhere. 107. Whew. I will be honest, I have no clue what it is here. Any of my local friends will have to tell me. And I'm thinking I definitely want to... Shayna, this is apple barrel paint, and it is called Antique Parchment. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and finish painting it. You guys, I know I told you I was going to pick a winner for the calendar Happy Meal today. We're not going to do it today. Not because we're not going to, just because I didn't have a chance to go back through and look at the comments and look at the shares to see who shared, because I will not lie. I was up until 12:30 working on the Shopify account. Then I still had to shower and wash my hair last night. So, came home and... had to get a plan for tonight. So I will try to work on that tonight, and tomorrow's Friday. We might have to just go live to share tomorrow, even though tomorrow is not my regular night. All right. I was going to leave it kind of whitewashed, but it doesn't really go. So we're going to just do a full coverage here really quick. We'll try it, and then we'll keep going on. All right. Do we have any new friends? I didn't even ask that. I don't think I even asked that last night. Any new friends here? How about any silent watchers that have been silently watching that are ready to say hello? Oh, Lisa, there's no spackle. I didn't have any spackle, girl. That chippy goodness that we did was just the paint that I scraped off. It was very wet. I dried it with the heat tool, and then we reapplied it with the spackle, with the cutting knife. Hello, Shannon. Welcome, sweet friend. Yeah, so make sure you go watch that little trick because that's a cool little trick. It really changes the texture of everything. We got Shayna. Thank you, Shayna. Okay. Let's look at the other side. And oh my gosh, you guys. It's going to be super cute. Hi, Pam. Was that your business page, Pam, that you shared? You guys, if you have a business page, please go ahead and share that information. I think it is hashed. No, it's at the @ and your business page name. Please share. We'll have some friends go check you out. Okay, let's get rid of this. I have a little wet spot. We're going to dry right there because I already see it and it will be all over. Aw, thanks, Joan. All right, let me hold this up and show this to you guys. Hi, Lisa. How are you, sweetie? You guys, this looks so good. Hi, Elva. You're new. Welcome. Hi, Becky. Elva, please feel free to engage with our friends. We have so many amazing friends. Thank you, Sharon. And if you guys, if somebody asks a question and I don't see it, I know one of our friends will answer. Thank you so much. Who was that? Eileen, was that you, Eileen? All right, I'm a little hot, you guys. We gotta put the hair up. Okay, look at, oops, I'm wet on the bottom. Look at how nice that looks. Thank you, Martha. I'm getting paint already. All right, now this guy, he's gonna be over the top, you guys. Lisa, no, I got this from a neighbor before those that don't know, we lived in California forever, our entire lives. In 2021, we sold our house and we moved to Tennessee for 8 months. Oh, people get upset to send you to your page? No, I welcome you to share your page information. So we up and sold our house, and I forgot what I was talking about, but good grief. Short-term memory loss. Thank you, Eileen. I don't even remember where I was going with that. Old lady brain. Okay. Anyway, we sold our house in California, moved to Tennessee, stayed there for 8 months, and came back. And I have no idea why I was sharing that with you, but that's why, because of the apron. When we left California, our neighbors from our first house in California, she made this for me. Thank you, Kimberly. Okay, you guys, thank you. Thank you. Okay, these are two little wonky eyes that I actually had cut out for something else. And this is just a little round nose, or round circle that came from the woodpile section at Hobby Lobby. We're gonna paint them black. I'm glad I'm not the only one that has a short-term memory loss. Let's see here. Where's my tape at? Can't use it because I took it out there in the living room. Thank you, Eileen. Anybody else do fantasy football? Kevin was doing fantasy football tonight. He was, I am Lisa. I'm a little goofy. Kevin did his little fantasy football draft tonight. He does a CNC machine. Ooh, what is that? Is that like a Is that like a Glowforge, Sharon? We're talking about it. We've been talking about it since we left California. We've been talking about it for a long time. Actually, we decided that we wanted to wait till we got here. We didn't have to move anything. So I think that's what you're telling me that is. And I'm okay that they're not straight. I like wonky. I'm totally cool with the wonkiness. You hope I get one? Yeah. When we do, it will not be a little one. So I need for Kevin to be back at work so that we can pay for the booger. Okay. Look, you guys, you know what the problem is when I dip my paintbrush inside the bottle, that's where I get the problems. Thanks, Sherry. Nope, they certainly aren't. They certainly aren't. And it's, you know, best since we traveled so far across the United States. Aw, thanks, Becky. I always try to be original, whether it's cutouts or it's my just my crafts in general. I like to be unique. I like to not be the same as everybody else. And I'm sure you guys all know that. All right, let's just give this a quick dry. I cannot wait to show you what else we're going to do with this, you guys. You do too, Sharon. Awesome. It's so nice. I've been wanting Kevin to do this for a while. I've been begging him for a while. And it wasn't until my sweet dear friend Christy sent me the jigsaw and a sander that he finally was like, oh. All right. I have black paint on my apron. Is it new or is it from last night? No, it's from last night. Last night was a hot mess, girl. A hot mess. I had paint everywhere. Hi, Lori. Welcome, girl. It's very nice to cut your own stuff. Sherry, you're right. Okay. So excited. You guys, I bury stuff sometimes. Here it is. Okay, we're just going to sand the edges of the eyes just a little bit. Oh, Joan, I'm so sorry. I'm glad you had fun. Okay. You turn your wood. Oh my gosh. Hi, Tracy. I have a bit of a headache, not too bad, but I think it's allergies. I really do. I'm just going to take my gator tool and kind of sand the edges just a little bit to kind of blend these black eyes in with our chippy look, okay? So they're nothing super special. Hello, Meriden. You'd like to see me do a Grinch. Okay. All right, Cheryl. The challenge is accepted, girlfriend. Thank you. It's okay. I will survive. I really think it's allergies. I took some out. That's why I was a few minutes late. I went to take some allergy medicine and run to the little girl's room. My headache is starting to subside, so it makes me really think that it really is allergies. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. Eileen, I think the shipping is like, for that little cat, I think it's like $6.90. I try to do as cheap as possible, you guys. Look at how he is. Isn't he so darn cute? I can't see that comment. I'll have to go back and read it. Okay. But I'm not 100% sure that's where his eyeballs are going to go. So before we glue those on, we're going to give him a little tie around his neck because I want to make sure that I have space for everything, okay? Oh, a Grinch is totally up Christy's alley. Anybody see if Christy is going on tonight? She didn't answer the phone when I was driving home. I was late, and she was probably out either getting the grandkids off of the bus or picking up her girls from their daycare. Thank you, you guys. I can't wait for you guys to see the rest because I'm going to tell you what. Darn it. I wanted him to go the other way. Oh, well. We chippied the wrong side. You haven't seen anything yet? Okay, I don't know if she's going. So let me know if she probably didn't. Yes, I do, Lori. I do use Pirate Ship. It's definitely cheaper. If I was to go to the post office, it would cost a lot more. Okay, she's probably not going to go. Something's going on. No telegram from her. Okay. So cute. Okay, we're not done, you guys. We're far from done. I'm going to tell you right now, don't leave me because we are not done. She hasn't posted anything. Okay. Only thing for Saturday. Okay. All right, let's give him his eyes. And I don't know, you guys want to call it a nose or a mouth? We can do either one probably. Oh my gosh, so cute. We're gonna put a little wood glue on just because I don't want them to fall off. If I could get it to come out. You know, I told you guys I forget to. Hi, Pam. You love Wonky Ghosts? He's gonna be Wonky. Wonky, Wonky, Wonky. And he is gonna be so stinking fun. Now, he would be cute just like this, I think. But you guys know me. I'm not done. Yeah. Shipping prices are through the roof right now. It is crazy. All right. Oh my gosh. I'm just so excited for the rest, you guys. Okay. There's his little face. All right. Look, you guys. I mean, those that don't like over the top, they like simple, simplistic. This would be just fine, okay? This would be just fine like this. But we're gonna do some more. We're gonna dress this dude up. I cut out some little triangles, okay? We're gonna make him a little pennant flag that he's going to hold. We're gonna have to cut this down. Just like so. Okay. I got this, no worries, sissy. All right, I got this twine in a little 3-pack, you guys. It came from Walmart, okay? Oh, I'm so glad he makes you smile. He makes me smile too, you guys. And you know what? If you're smiling now, you just wait till I'm done. Because I just can't wait. Can't wait. All right, we're gonna glue this on here. I think I'm going to cut it down just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and use the gator tool to rough the edges up. Before we glue this on. Thank you, Sissy. Okay, so you guys see how the line, it's just straight, and I don't want straight. We're gonna use the gator tool, and we're gonna just rough these edges up. And you can see how that changes it. Or frayed the edges. Okay. So we'll do that to all sides really quick. Now, I did have somebody ask where you can get the gator tool. You can get the gator tool at Home Depot, Amazon. I think Walmart has them in the hardware section. Probably Lowe's, probably Freight Harbor Freight. I don't know which way. Replacement for the sandpapers. I did find some at, I'm gonna give you a trick though. I'm gonna give you a tip. I did find some at Home Depot, but you know what you can do? If you go to the section where they have the ones that go on electric sander, they have the same thing. They have this. I wish I had one in here to show you. Take your scissors and cut it and put it on. Just get a round one. I think they come in round, or they might even come in square, and cut your own. Okay? Okay. We're gonna stamp. We're gonna stamp on his little tag, Boo. Like, what a great idea. Make your own. But I did see some at Home Depot. The only problem with the ones at Home Depot is it comes in a variety pack, and it may not be the one that you, the size of the grit that you want. Yeah, right? You might get more for your dollar that way too. You know me, I'm all about saving money, you know, bang for my buck. Okay. That's what you did, Angelica. See? It works. It works. Okay. Now we're going to glue the little string onto the back. Okay. Yep. You buy them and cut them to size. There we go. Carol, are you still here? Schwanky Carol. You found the jumbo stamps on Amazon? Sweet. Who said that? Angelica? I'm going to have to go look for a link for you guys. Carol, are you still here? Schwanky Carol. Carol has been making some of the cutest things, you guys. You guys don't check her out. You should check her out. Yes, there's Schwanky Vintage with Carol. She had the cutest little bubble cauldron that would look adorable sitting next to my ghost. You guys got to go check that out. You guys are not even going to believe it. Look what I did. Look what I did. That is not backwards, you guys, because I have it flipped. Oh, we have a new friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have to switch this, you guys, because I did it backwards. try again. Carol, what was the other thing that I just saw you make? You made the little collar on thing, blah, 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 blah. The little pot with the boiling bubbles, and something else that was so darn cute. Because I don't really get out there a lot to watch. I just don't have time. Sometimes if I get on and it's there in my face, I see it. Oh gosh, you're so welcome, girl. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look. Isn't that stinking cute? Love, 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 love. Okay, now, before I glue it down, we're gonna do something else. I got this little broom at Dollar Tree. He is going to hold this. Definitely need to do something with this. I do not like this little doodad. So we're gonna take that off. Thanks, Angelica. He is adorable. I'm not even done. I am not done. You guys don't leave me. Do not leave, because there's still more fun and goodness going on. Thank you, Carol. All right. I think we're just gonna wrap this around. We're just gonna wrap it around. Change this up a little bit. Get away from that. You know what? We're gonna do orange. We're gonna do orange. Just to give it a little different color. Hooks you can screw in the side. I missed that question. Something about hooks you can screw in the side. Oh, thanks, Angelica. Trust me, we're not close yet, you guys. Well, we're kind of close, but... Okay. Look at this crazy wonky... This wonky crow that I drew. I mean, he is really wonky, you guys. This shows my artist skills. That's why everything is wonky, okay? Look at this guy. Look at that nose. Kevin said it was a stork. The boo, is it upside down? I mean, look at, isn't this like the corniest crow you have ever seen? Like, I just love him. I think he is so wonky. Thank you, Sue. Okay, let's put him to the side. We gotta paint our crow. We gotta paint our crow. It might be upside down because of it, the way you're looking at it. This direction. What'd I do with the black paint, you guys? You tried to take a picture of my crow yesterday? What was I doing with the crow yesterday, Lizette? Wonky goes, that's right. That is right. This one is even wonkier. Kevin, you should have seen him playing with it and telling me, oh, it's a stork. I'm like, no, it's not a stork. Yeah, you can make a stork. Like if somebody's having a baby, you can make it like pink or blue for stork, he tells me. Like, nah. That is not a stork, dude. And what will we do with a stork? What would we do with a stork? Like, nobody wants a stork. Yes, thank you. No. Those were my words to him, you guys. No. And then he always tells me that he's going to help me plan something. Hi, Jan. You just started following Carol today, Sue? She's got some cute stuff. She's got some cute stuff. We have a lot of the same style. A little vintage, a little chippy, a little of, you know, everything. I like to show you guys kind of a variety of style, because not everybody is able to think outside of that box, and when they see something one way, they don't know how to change it up. So that's why I like to kind of do things a little of everything for you guys. Okay, let's dry it. I'm still not done, you guys. I can't even believe this one's. I'm glad Christy's not going on tonight, guys, because I wouldn't be done in time. And those of you that don't know my sweet friend Christy from the Dashing Willow, you guys really go check her out. Check some of her videos out that she's got. She's not going to be on tonight, but yeah, we should, Sharon. It's been a while since he's done one. I don't know if you were ever here when he did do one. He did do a couple. He made a guitar out of a cat scratcher. And he made a wooden truck. I can't remember if he made anything else. I think he made one other thing. He used to do Saturday mornings. I've just been doing so many events on Saturday mornings that I haven't been able to. And I'm ready to cut back on the events so that we can get him back on live, you guys. Thank you, Tracy, for sharing that. Did you share your page, girl? You need to put your page. Anybody that has a page that's here on their business name, please do the @ sign with your business name so our friends can come check you out as well. And Tracy has Crafty, oh my gosh, you're gonna kill me, Tracy. I always forget. Crafty Mom's Corner, I think. Crafty Mom's Corner. Okay, now we're just going to sand the edges a little bit, make him blend in with the rest. I love this crow. Oh yes, Angelica, his crackling. And if you guys have never been on a live when we did an auction, he's a hoot there. He'll take it over. He'll take it over. All right, there is our crow. This crow's awesome. Oh, thanks, Jen, for tagging yourself, girl. See, I didn't even put the name together. That's why I want you guys to do that. Crafty Mom's Corner mark. I forgot the market. All right, there we go. There is our Wonky crow. He is the wonkiest ever. All right, let's get this back out. So cute. Okay. Should we put the broom down? I think we're going to put it down instead of up. We'll put a little bow down there. Thank you, Tracy. He is very wonky. He is probably the wonkiest crow I have ever seen. All right. I don't want to make a big bow, you guys. Lizette, you got to wait till we're done, okay, girlfriend? Got to wait till we're done before you guys figure out a name, because we're not done. Don't leave me, you guys. You guys are going to be... I was gonna paint this. Thank you, Sissy. My book is upside down. My book is upside down. My boo? I don't know. You tell me if the boo is upside down. I don't think so. I think it's just because of the way it's sitting for you guys. No worries, Susie. I'm so glad you made it, sweet friend. All right. You guys, I'm having a hot flush again. It is upside down? The camera's not turned around tonight? It's not. I thought I did that. Let's flip it for you guys. There we go. Sorry. There we go. Now let's show you. How about that? Whoops. How about that? Is that better? Oh, let's see. Oh my gosh, you guys. I just am in love. Okay. All right, let's glue this on. I have to try to figure out how to get this to show. And get our crow on here. I think that will work. Now it's right. Sorry, guys. Well, so much for my putting that orange on there. Okay, we'll put that right there. Now I lost it. I lost the spot. Put it on this side. Sorry while I play with it, guys. Excuse me. All right, I think that's good. Let's, ooh, there's a little glue on the back side. Well, darn, I covered that orange up. Oh, well. I think it needs to go there. I'm struggling with where to put the crow so that I don't cover up the bee. We might have to put it over. Nope. Maybe just go a little bit more. There, that might work. All right, we're gonna have to go there instead. Okay. scissors. Okay, let's get this on here. Thank you, Sharon. I'm not done, and I can't even wait. He is gonna get even cuter, you guys. Like, even cuter. Okay. I'm not too sure I'm liking this. I might have to play with this. I might have to play with it. Let's, yeah, I'm not, ooh, wonder if I broom on the bottom. It's a cane. Okay. All right. Give him a little moss. We're going to take the broom off. Hi, Wendy. Yes, come back and watch from the beginning, girl. He is super, super cute. But we're gonna add some more to him, you guys, okay? First, we're gonna give him a base also so that he can stand up. All right, so that, and you'll see why in a minute. You will get it in a minute. Because I need him to stand up. All right, you guys look it. I think it looks better. Was that, somebody, I saw somebody say no broom. So I think, yeah, I think you were right, no broom. You guys, I did drill some holes down here. You can see the holes, okay? And I have a wooden dowel that I've cut. And we're gonna slide these in here. I'm gonna glue those in. Because we're gonna use this to help stand this up on this little doodad. And now, to help me mark exactly where I need this to be, I'm gonna put a little paint on the bottom of these. Whoever cut that did an awesome job, not didn't. I wonder who that could have been. All right, so I'm just gonna get a little bit of paint, you guys. And I'm gonna put a little bit of paint on the bottom of this. Yes, Caroline, yeah, I agree. The little crow needs something else. We will play with that. I wanna get the other part. I wanna get the other part, the exciting part. Okay, so you guys, I just put a little paint on the bottom. Now, these are gonna use my little dot markers. Yes, Becky, we might be able to. All right, now I'm just going to set this down. And as you can see, I have my two little dots now. That is where I'm gonna drill my holes, okay? Hi, Tony. I will drill my holes. Let's dry it though, so I don't get all over my drill bit. So that we can make this stand up. Yeah, I told them you were doing your Fantasy 5 stuff. Okay. I'm just gonna take the drill bit. We're just gonna drill a hole right here. Excuse it. It's probably gonna get a little loud, you guys. And of course it doesn't want to cut. All right, Kevin. There we go. Now my drill bit is a little bit smaller than my dowels, which is why you guys saw me kind of going back and forth a little bit. So I want to make sure that they fit in there. And they still have to go just a little bit bigger. All right, they should fit in there now. Perfect. Except for, no, that's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna worry. We might cut those down a little bit. Now, you guys, here is the fun part with this. We are going to give him some legs. Like, how can it get any cuter? So he's gonna sit on the edge and he will have little legs that hang out. And I might have it backwards now. There we go. Like, seriously, seriously. Yes, the legs will be dangling. Okay, can you see his little legs? So I did put one together because you guys didn't need to sit and watch me put two together, but we'll do two, and I definitely have to drill my holes probably a little deeper. Hi, Mary. Now, those that don't want to do the whole thing, if you like the ghost and you want to get the ghost, you can leave them just as is, okay? I might have to just cut those. I'm going to have to cut those dowels down because I can't go any deeper. Okay. So, look, I just took some fabric, glued it together. I have some fuzzy felt, black felt that I made his little shoe from. So we'll start with that. We'll glue these together and stuff it, and then we'll finish putting this little guy together and figure out what we want to do with, if we want to add this little broom. Yeah, I'm going to, Caroline. I just want to make sure, before I do, I wanted to make sure it all fit and all that good stuff. All right, so now this stuff, we have to make sure that this one is really dry first before I start trying to stuff it, because it does come apart rather easily. This felt does. And I think what I'll do is we'll set this one off to the side and let it cool and dry a little bit, and we'll work on the leg, okay? So I just cut a piece of fabric. You know, you can get them any size you want. And when you're doing a leg like this, it's really hard. Hi, Beverly. We're making a ghost, a kind of like a pumpkin ghost, I guess, because he's going to have some legs. When you have a leg like this, it is really hard to stuff a tube. Okay, and so we're not sewing since we're gluing. Oh, that's what I wanted. We're just going to put a little bit of glue here, and then we'll pull this over and just do a little at a time, okay? I have a little cheapy spatula. I think I got these at Joann's. Hi Stephanie, how are you, girl? So you can see how it's a lot easier than trying to stuff that stuffing inside while it is closed up. You have to work in small pieces and not put a whole lot in. The other trick is trying to get it in there and not burning your fingers. Thanks, Tracy. It's just an orange. You know, I had another idea too. I really wanted it to be striped, but I don't have any stripes. And so I was either going to paint some drop cloth or I was going to glue some stripes on some drop cloth, you guys. Yes, a knitting needle would work too, but it's harder when you have using hot glue versus sewing, sissy, because when it's hot glue and you're shoving something in there, chances of you popping it open are greater than when it's sewn. Anyway, I really wanted to have stripes, which I probably would have done if everything else wasn't. It's chilly, Lisa. But you can make your own stripes by using paint or just using making your own stripes out of fabric. Okay. Now, there is the leg. Okay. See how easy that was versus trying to shove it down in there? There's our friend Chicken Pickens, and she does this kind of stuff with the sewing machine. She's super talented. You guys go check her page out if you want any stuffy type things, some super cute stuff. She sells her goods. And she's super talented. 53, last night a summer is ending for you. Remind me where you're at again, Lisa. Wow, I wish we had even just a little bit of that. Oh, I saw something about striped shoes. The shoes could definitely be striped if that's what you said. Chicken Pickens. She just came in. Barb over at Chicken Pickens. She does some lives, but I don't think she just, look you guys, my button popped off my blouse this morning when I was getting ready in the back. Barb, you do lives, but I don't think she does live sewing. She does crafts. She does do crafts, but she is a very talented sewer. Okay. We're going to plop this in. I want to make sure I have it going the same direction. Angel, we are making, I thought I saw you do something live. No? Am I confusing you with somebody else that I thought was you? Angel, we're making a wonky ghost. And we're almost done. You just sew, okay. You know, girl, I can't sew those cute little creatures that you sew, but you know, I can make an ice skating outfit. I used to sew my daughter's ice skating outfits when she was an ice skater. Okay. All right, Angel, are you ready, girlfriend? This is our wonky ghost. Okay? This is our wonky ghost. I'm going to cut this down just a little bit. Okay. Thank you, Barb. I think he's going to be adorable. Wait till we get his little legs on here. I have my thing backwards again. Oh, you guys. Okay, and then we'll put a little moss down there to kind of cover this up. This is going to be so cute. Let me just show you guys before we get the glue in there. Like, seriously, look at him. Oops. 74 today? Oh my gosh. Can you guys see that? Like, seriously? Thank you, Sharon. Okay, let me glue this down, okay? Let's glue his legs down, then we can glue him together. Move it shut. Thank you, you guys. Oh no. I'm so sorry that you had to close. Did you close your store? Did you retire, or did you have to close it because of all of the COVID situation just killed you, girl? Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Sharon. All right, you guys, I'm going to put a little bit of wood glue in here and some hot glue so that we want to make sure that this puppy stays in here. I can hear Kevin laughing at something, you guys. I don't know what he's laughing at. Thank you, Anne. Wilbur the Wonky Ghost. Okay. Oh my gosh. You guys, look at him. Yes, it's humid and awful here too, Kimberly. Oh my gosh. The only thing I think is he probably needs some arms now, you guys. I might have to put like some little hands or something. Because I think he needs some hands. Right? Well, ghosts don't really have hands, but I feel like he needs something right here now. So darn cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, what about our broom? No, I don't think he needs the broom. I don't know. I don't think he needs the broom, you guys. We're just going to put some moss maybe down there by his legs to kind of blend it all in, but I don't think he needs the broom. Otis. Where should we put his name? Oh, thank you. Okay, let's put a little moss down here at the bottom, just to kind of blend it all together. a tie. Oh, on his tie. Yes, I will, April. Let me put a little bit of moss on the other side so it's finished right there. And then I'll show it to you. We'll put some twine on our crow, and I'm liking the idea of putting his name over on his tie. Tie the tip of his head. Okay, look at you guys. Look at him. There's his cute little legs. Okay, what if I not this one because it doesn't, well, it might go. What if we just put like this and we can stamp it on there? Let's look. But I don't want this color because it doesn't match our, it doesn't match the little pennant. I need some some white. Yes, Martha, we're gonna put some twine around the crow. Oof. Oh, Spooks is cute. Or Spooky. I don't know though. Look, I think it doesn't look right with it only being on one. We might have to get a tag. I missed the part about hanging it down. I don't like it right here because it doesn't look right. Spooky. On his little head. This one's skinnier. How about right here on the crow? Okay, hold on now. Let me get some twine for our crow, and then we'll see if maybe if it will look okay on the crow. Tip of the ear. Kevin's watching football, I think. Something. Is it football season, you guys? Spookaboo. Oh my gosh. Too big. Stinking cute. I don't know. What about if we put it down the side? Wonkers! That is so awesome, Pam. Wonkers. I don't know where to put it. That's the problem. Boo-boo. out. I don't like it over there. Maybe it just needs to be hanging from our crow. Your Saints were in California last night? Okay. I don't know. What do you guys think if we did it right there? Right here on the crow. I'm honestly thinking that it might be preseason. Can you guys see it over here? Henry the ghost. Okay. Needs to be something simple. Okay. Henry's kind of cool. Thank you, ladies. I don't think Wonkers will fit there. Come on, where is the letter I need? On my table. Oh, Wilbur. You guys are making me change it up. Wilbur. Wilbur, I love Wilbur. All right, I just need a W now, you guys. There it is. All right, I love Wilbur. What are we guessing? What are we guessing? Okay, here we go. Let's get this guy put together. Is that the W? That's the W. Uh-oh. I always do this. We might not have enough space. We don't, because I forgot the V. Sorry, guys. That's a D. I found the D and the P. And that's on the table too, you guys. All right. So darn cute. Okay. Wilbur. A patch on his leg. That's a great idea. Sometimes you guys help. I love when you guys help me come up with more ideas. I'm going to have to go read that last comment because I can't see what it said. Asking a question. Let's see what that question was. What do I have attached to the wooden foot? If you have some of those. What do you have attached to the wooden foot behind you? Wooden foot. I'm not sure what you're meaning about a wooden foot. A patch. You guys like the idea of the patch? Oh, oh, this? There's nothing attached. It's just this. It just happened to be sitting up there. Okay. I don't know how you guys saw that. All right. He needs some patches on his little legs. Oh, darn cute. Wilbur was on the Mr. Ed show, yes. So stinking cute. Thank you, April. Bet you could come up with an idea to do with it. Oh, yes. For sure. I actually have a bunch of those, you guys, that I had purchased because I know a lot of you guys wanted them. So now that my Shopify store is open, I can finally list them for you guys. Okay, are you guys ready to see him? Look at how stinking cute he is. Look at his little patches. What do you guys think? The only other thing that I could think is maybe some like twine or something for laces on his shoes. Thank you, Barb. That was a chore, my friend. Definitely a chore. All right, you guys. Isn't he darn cute? I just love him, you guys. He is so different. Thank you so much, you guys. All right, you guys. I kept you here, guys, an awful long time tonight. I might put some little twine right here on his little lace shoes to give him laces. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. I love you all. I love your support. I love your kindness. We just have such an amazing, amazing group of friends here. And I can't say ladies because we have several men. And I'm sure that we probably have some silent men that are still on the fence and haven't said hello. But if you're there, we'd love to say hello and have you here and joining us. So who was the winner? Mary, I didn't get a chance to do it. So I think we're probably going to do a live tomorrow and we'll do it then, okay? I hadn't had a chance to look through and write down all of the names. I want to write them all down and so we can draw a winner. But I haven't had a chance to do that, okay? All right, you guys. You guys have a fabulous night, and we'll probably be live tomorrow, okay? Even though it's not my regular day. All right. I love you all. Have a great night. Bye-bye.